what's the kind of the reaction in the game? That you didn't lose, but you didn't score. Like what's kind of the response from you guys?
Obviously, a little disappointed we didn't come out with a win tonight, but the good thing is we've been here before in the same exact situation last time with Miami, so we have experience here. And one thing I know about this team is we take things from the past and we learn from them and get better. So going down to them next week will be a big one.
TJ said the locker room was emotionally neutral after that. Is that how you kind of assessed it?
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair assessment. It's left the game with knowing like we could have got a little more and wanted a little more. But the good thing is there's a second game to fix that.
How do you see your role within this team now that it's grown? You're playing a lot more regularly. How has your role evolved into this team?
Yeah, I mean, this year's just been given more opportunities, and anytime I get to play and get that nod to go in the 11, I just want to take the best moment of it and just try and bring the qualities of my game to the team.
And then BJ was talking about not only being good on the ball, but you adding sort of the tracking back and maybe doing more of the defensive work. How has that evolution been for you? Is that something you've had to learn coming into MLS and Nashville SC, or is that something you always had?
Yeah, I think that's an area of the game I kind of recognized this offseason that I needed to probably improve a little bit, and always going to keep improving on it. Good thing is I have two guys who are really good at it on the team that I've been able to learn from, and they help me out. But the game's both ways, and it's becoming more transitional. As it grows, it's becoming faster, so just making sure like I'm focused for that is important.
Matt, I believe this was your first game against Liga MX team, at least here in Nashville. What differences did you notice between the Liga MX team and playing MLS?
Yeah, tonight kind of felt like a playoff game. Kind of, it was a intense atmosphere. They're a big club. They had fans here as well. But it just felt like honestly a playoff game from last year, and the intensity was high. But we treated the same.
You guys have had so much success offensively this year. Does it almost surprise you guys when it isn't clicking quite as much?
Yeah, I mean, it would be that way if we felt like we didn't create the chances. But I think tonight we were able to create some decent quality looks, and I know that in the future we're bagging those, and we have the confidence that the next time we have those opportunities, we're putting them away.
And we saw you draw back a little bit at times, and then sometimes Patrick or Eddie would draw back and kind of form three men kind of build up shape. How is that kind of connection with the center backs and your fellow midfield kind of grown throughout the season?
Yeah, that's something we want to be adaptable in. I think you guys have probably heard BJ talk about it as well. Just knowing the recognition of when to do it, but also when not to do it. Sometimes I think maybe we're in it too much, where we lose some guys in the middle, and that just comes from recognition from us on the field when we need to and when we not to. But Jason and Max are good at it. Once they see us, they know how to get to their positions.
Matt, do you guys view this as kind of being in the driver's seat with the away aggregate goals, and especially the way that worked in your favor at Miami?
Yeah, I mean, we've been here before, so like I said earlier, it's the experience of knowing that we've done it and we can do it again. But it's clear what we have to play for, so we know the results that will get us through. So next week, it's a clear picture.
Is it a big challenge in playing at that altitude?
We'll find out.
Is there excitement playing in that stadium though?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a big club. Anytime you want to play in these games, big clubs, big stadiums, big fans, so it'll be fun.
Where do you think you guys draw the most confidence in the fact that you can put goals away, but they just haven't come as easily these last couple?
Yeah, I think it's just the fact that we've done it before. I mean, you've seen it obviously this year at the start of the season, games with multiple goals, and it'll come just once it clicks a little more.
Did you notice any difference between the fans this game and other games? They were kind of a little bit more split today, so I don't know if that's something you guys noticed on the pitch.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm so tuned into the game. Like, obviously, the fans give us so much energy, and we're grateful for that, but I'm not paying too much attention. But when we hear it, they back us and we get going. Good?
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, mate. Brian, how has the start of the season been so far for you?
Yeah, I think it's been good. I think the team's in a good rhythm. Obviously, the international break maybe came at not a great time. But yeah, it was a tough result in Chicago, but I think today was a good performance and clean sheet, so good.
Say not at a good time just because you guys are playing so well.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a sense of you guys being in the driver's seat with the way they weigh aggregate and away goals?
I mean, it's still, you still need to, obviously a draw is favorable for us if we go there, we need to score, but yeah, I think that we seen the away goals last round. So yeah, there's all the possibility that it comes into effect again.
Brian, what did you notice playing against a Liga MX team? Is maybe some of the differences between MLS teams you see kind of on a weekly basis?
I thought they were really technical. I think they had some really good players on the ball. Some of their defenders and midfielders were just really clever and really tidy. They got into good spots. So they make good runs and stuff. So it's, just need to be a little bit extra switched on for it.
Brian, from your perspective in goal, what makes Jason Palacios and Matt Corcoran at center back? What makes that combination work so well in front of you?
They're really, really smart. They're really athletic. They're really good on the ball. I think they don't have a lot of weaknesses in their games, and the level that they've had this season's been outstanding.
For a team that's kind of trying to make its way in Major League Soccer this year, how important is this tournament, you think, for that, just kind of earning that respect?
Yeah, I think really important. I think obviously it's the Concacaf Champions Cup. It's the best teams in North America, and we see ourselves in that category, obviously. So I think that it's better to win games than lose games. So if you're in the competition, you gotta go for it. So
How many of Club America's chances tonight did you really feel threatened by?
chances.
Yeah.
I think they got into some half decent spots. They had a few shots, but just because on a different day maybe they smack one in the top corner, so you can't really think about, oh, it wasn't a good chance or that, because it can end up anywhere, you know what I mean? So they got into dangerous spots, which is what we're concerned about. If they hit it right at me, then that's better for me, but they could have stuck in the top corner. So you just need to try to prevent and limit as many chances as you can.
Brian, I know you still have a match against Charlotte before the second leg, but playing in Azteca, obviously a lot of fans, a lot of pressure there. How do you kind of approach that, and especially when it comes to building out and knowing that you're going to be under pressure, but also wanting to maintain the ball?
I think you need to enjoy it. I mean, that's why you play the sport, is to play in historic stadiums like that. Obviously, Maradona did the hand of God there, so it's pretty unique. Big stadium, big atmosphere. That's why you play the sport, to play in stadiums like that. It's going to be really special.
I feel like some draws are clearly one-sided, or one team is more dominant. I know you guys did control possession, but where did this game fall in terms of the evenness of a draw for you?
I think it could have gone either way. We had a few chances, they had a few half chances. It's football. It's one of those games where they're probably a little bit happy with the draw. We're probably a little bit disappointed, but that's the name of the game, and going away from home, it's just a draw. It's kind of boring, honestly.
Brian, stepping into this role this year, how has Joe Willis kind of embraced his new role on this team, and for you still kind of mentoring you in that backup keeper position?
Yeah, he's been great. He's helped me a lot. He's obviously got so much experience at this club and in the league, and he's been really, really great with me and positive. And we have a really good goalkeeper group, so he's a big part of that.
Brian, when it comes to building out the back, the last two games, obviously Chicago, a one-off thing in some regard. When you look at tonight, how have you seen a difference in the shape of building out of the back and creating more chances offensively?
Have I seen a change?
Yes.
I think that preseason and having time to really, the coaches really get their stamp on how they want us to move and build out. I think it's a credit to them and a credit to the guys for being brave and going and getting on the ball in tight spaces, but we know that we're going to create more chances from it.
Were you upset that the unbeaten streak that you had going kind of come to an end in Chicago?
Not really, no. I mean, it's one of those things that's nice, but it's always going to come to an end at some point, so it just happened to be in Chicago, so what can you do?
And then any word on the fans today and just the Nashville fans in general, now that you're starting more games and being available more?
They've been amazing. They've embraced the whole team, all the new guys. They've been amazing with everyone, and I think that as long as they can keep up the support, we really feel that, and it drives us on to try and push late in games when maybe legs are tired, or that the fans give you that extra boost to keep going and go for the win.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Is there a pressure or confidence for you guys going into the second leg after drawing here tonight?
Both, of course. Also, there's pressure. It's a knockout game. It's a one-off now, so obviously we have to play well to go through. So that comes with a certain amount of pressure. But we were in the same spot in the round previously against Miami. We tied 0-0, and we went to Miami. We got a result and got through to this game. Miami was a good team. Club America is a good team. So I think we do have confidence that we can do the same thing again to advance.
You haven't. This team still hasn't allowed more than one goal in the game this season. How much in a two-legged knockout tie like this does it help to be able to rely on a unit like your defense?
It's crucial, especially with the away format is now going into this with same as last game, a 1-1 draw got us through, and setting ourselves up for that defensively means that normally we have the quality to get a goal, and with the playmakers we have, giving ourselves a clean sheet just always gives us a really good chance of winning, no matter what. And if we draw, then we get to go again to win the next game. So.
You've played in big games like this with Seattle and against teams of this quality. Kind of what stands out when you're playing against a team like Club America versus the teams that you see on a week-to-week basis in MLS?
I mean, there are good teams in MLS and there are good teams in Liga MX. I think with Club America in particular, I think they have a lot of quality building out. You see off throw-ins and goal kicks, stuff like that. Like there are times we look like we had them pinned back and they're able to play a quick 1-2, switch the fields. There are a lot of quality in moments like that, but I think overall we were able to limit the actual chances they produced. And so yeah, like they have the quality to get out of tight situations, to play. They have good players, but I think we have a team that can really do a good job in the next leg to get us through.
It's been a couple months now since you've been in Nashville. You played in several games, Concacaf Champions Cup, MLS games. Do you still feel like you're adjusting to any degree? How well acquainted do you feel with the guys, with the system, all of it?
Much better. Obviously, like there are always adjustments that happen over the course of the season, and I feel like I'm at a point now where I'm adjusting with the team as opposed to adjusting to the team. And I think I have to give all the credit to the guys in the locker room, the staff, and everything. Who they've all been amazing and done such a great job of helping welcome me here to the group and the team on the field as well. So it's been really good. I'm really happy to be here, and yeah, I think we're moving forward in a really good direction with the team.
What have you enjoyed most about living in Nashville so far?
Weather's a lot brighter and sunnier and warmer than it is in Seattle this time of year. I finally moved into my apartment 2 days ago, so that's been big. But yeah, I would say the people, the locker room's really nice. It's like every single person on the team I could go hang out with, have a conversation with. It's not cliquey at all. So it's like a bunch of great people in the locker room. It's been really welcoming and enjoyable.
How has that competition been with a veteran like Dan Lovitz for that left back spot?
Dan's a great dude, a great player. He's been honestly really helpful in helping me adjust to the system and the position, how it's played here. I think we've been fortunate to have so many games where it's like we're both consistently playing games. So we're right now we're just in a spot where we're both helping the team succeed and win games. But yeah, he's a great guy and a great player, and he's been really helpful in welcoming me into the team socially and into the team tactically and everything as well. So yeah, he's a great guy, and I think we're both playing as hard as we can to get wins for the team, and we've been I think doing a good job with that so far.
What are you expecting in the second leg? Obviously, I mean, you played it away against Miami, but going to the Azteca in that kind of environment, what are you kind of planning for?
Obviously, we have to be prepared for the environment. It's the first time back in the Azteca. There's the altitude, the fans, the kind of feeling that the home team gets playing there that we have to be ready for. But I think we're the better team this game, and the same as going to Miami, I think we have the quality to play well home and away. So like we'll be ready for the factors that we have to deal with there. But I believe in this group. It's a very resilient, tough team, and yeah, I think we're going to go down there and play well and get a good result.
What was your vantage point when Seattle won Concacaf Champions Cup a couple of years ago? Are we going a little too far back, or were you very much in the system at that point? What was your kind of vantage point and perspective at that time?
I didn't actually. I was young. I think I was 16 maybe at the time, and I wasn't playing any games in that tournament. I played a couple MLS games when the team was focusing on CONCACAF games and they rotated. But I was on some of those away trips, and the environments in Mexico can be difficult. But yeah, I think the team then had a good mentality and a really strong group, which is something I see here as well. I think we have the same the same quality, the same mentality, the same resiliency that a Concacaf Champions League winning team has. And I think those experiences have helped me be able to perform and perform in these moments. And so I'm really grateful for those and for the team in Seattle who helped build that. And now I'm excited to take those experiences and do the same with a really good Nashville team.
Reed, is it a fashion choice or is there a tactical advantage for how high up you wear your shorts?
I've got some notes about that. Normally, I get after I was injured. I've been injured a few times previously in Seattle, and I started getting like a icy hot Tiger Balm, whatever, on my hamstrings and quads sometimes before games, and so I'd roll them up to get that, and then they kind of just stayed up, and I just focused on the game. But some people have been taking note, and it can look a little goofy, but I'm focused on the game.
I like it. As somebody who wears short shorts myself, I can dig it. You know?
Yeah, that was how it started, and then I know sometimes it's just like a habit now. If it's like flapping around, I tuck it in the slider. But it looks kind of goofy, but it's good. I like it. I'm feeling good out there, expressing myself and playing soccer. So I'm enjoying it.
Be great if you were wearing short shorts while you asked.
I know. I left them at home.
Next time. It's getting warmer out here.
Reed, when it comes to this tournament as a whole, you got your club debut in the Concacaf Champions Cup. How much have you seen growth in your game just in this tournament, excluding MLS play with this team?
Definitely. I think the games are getting tougher as we advance. So I mean, there's a certain level that you need to step up to, and I think it's been really enjoyable to be able to play in tough games that as a soccer player you don't want to play recreational games. You want to play the best teams. You want to play in tough places. You want to play in big tournaments and big games. And so stepping up to that has been really enjoyable, honestly. And there's pressure, but there's also a lot of enjoyment that comes with that. And so it's been great, and I have to give all the credit to the teammates and staff as well, because they've done such a good job of helping me to get to where I am. And yeah, it's a great team, and so it's always a blast playing in important games.
I know Eddie Hard plays high up on the pitch, but along with your side of play on the left side, you have those intangibles to do that as well. What have you learned from him just through osmosis and just watching him play on the opposite side?
He's a baller. He's so good. The way he's able to get out of pressure and always find a way to play forward is something I think I need to improve on my game. I think there are times that I have the engine to get forward, and some of I've had the attacking ability playing winger and stuff in my career, but he's someone who does such an amazing job of playing forward, dribbling forward, like combining. And I think sometimes I have the tendency to be a little conservative sometimes if I'm not getting the ball in behind, or if there's not an obvious solution to advance. And so being around a guy like that has really been helpful to see how he's able to do it. And yeah, I wasn't able to a lot this game, just being their system. My guy over here, great player, was man marking me there. So yeah, I wasn't able to get on the ball as much as I thought. But yeah, like Andy has been in training and stuff great. So I'm trying to work on that as well to add that to my game and be able to progress the ball more and more.
Thanks, Reed. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Reed.
Thank you, Reed.